Namaste, Galactic family. Welcome back to our YouTube channel, Indigo Angel. I am here with Nizama, the Hebrew mystic healer, and we are at the pyramids in Giza, Egypt, in the actual pyramid complex itself. And we're sitting outside of which pyramid here? Which one is it?
The second one.
This is the second one. And we've come to kind of feel out the vortex. We've come to really, I guess, interdimensionally try to understand where this Stargate site is opening and where it's actually really coming from. So the guides here, which has been very difficult to actually find time alone, find time where we can actually go off and feel the energy, because there is so much hijacking of the purification of the energy is what I'm noticing. So everything that's extenuating out from the gate in terms of 3D human interference, it's definitely hijacking that energy. But and they're meditating right now.
That's the call to prayer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually picking up on, I was really surprised, but I thought I would pick up on more like Orion or Alpha Centaurian or Pegasus, but I'm actually picking up on a lot of Lyra energy right now for some reason. Like I'm actually tuning into like the 12th gate, and I don't understand why, but I'm definitely seeing like some gold and some white and some pink, and we both picked up on the green too, and the gold, and the vortex, as Indigo Angel and I were talking about, is definitely outside of the pyramid, but it's close. And so we're tapping into that. We've been feeling that. It's been very hard for us to tune in because of the distractions. I feel like the people here are very anxious to have tourists. They've been shut down for a while. But it has been a very healing, cleansing experience just coming here for the short amount of time that we've been here. And so I myself am very grateful for this opportunity. There's my alarm going off.
It almost seems that the vortex comes from the ground too, in the shape of an inverted pyramid that comes from the second pyramid, in between the second pyramid and the Sphinx. That it's a radial circumference, or a 360-degree radial circumference of vortexual energy that does radiate from the ground up. So it's coming up from the ground up through the pyramids. And so we were guided to actually take a tour into the second pyramid, but I kind of got claustrophobic to actually go down in. So I don't know, maybe we'll give it another try.
Yeah, we could definitely do that. But it was definitely coming out of the ground, not exactly from within the pyramids as we were anticipating. So
yeah, I can agree with that. Lyran, Syrian energy, also draconian energy.
Yes,
I wanted to talk about, so on a video that I actually did not too long ago, I put a video together called The Origin of the Feline Race, and that the Sphinx itself is actually a homage to the draconian race. That this Stargate site itself actually lines directly to Draco. It's like on a vertical axial line that goes right into the cosmology from this portion of the, I guess, the equatorial line. And so it's kind of frustrating in the sense of universal celestial origins that Draco hasn't been fully acknowledged or integrated, that that this Stargate site would be ultimately coming from Polaris.
And there is a tie between Draco and Polaris. And also I want to add that I did receive, as somebody who, for those of you who watched my channel, as somebody who is an Anunnaki starseed that began as a Nibiru dragon outside of the void, and my first incarnation being in Rigel Orion, I actually received further Orion activations and downloads when I came to the Saqqara pyramids. So I feel like there might actually be, contrary to popular belief, more alignment to the Orions there than there is at the Giza pyramids. So I just kind of wanted to throw that out there. And I do want to show Indigo Angel, the Saqqara pyramids. The step pyramids are actually older than these pyramids here. So it's interesting.
Yeah, and it's interesting you brought up the regalian, because I was actually seeing that last night. I actually had like a full-figured Vulcan like entity come through from regalian last night. I was gonna tell you last night, but you know how everything was shifty.
We've had a lot of distortions and blocks that have tried to prevent us from doing what we're trying to do here. Each of us has our own separate missions, but we have similar fields, and so we wanted to collaborate a little bit. And we've really been trying to push through these distortions. I feel like they're finally clearing. I feel like they're starting to clear. Yeah.
Yeah. We're definitely scoping the area to see if it will be possible to actually do an activation here or some filming here. Ultimately, I would like to bring forth a diamond activation, because I do feel with this particular location, with the sun, how close it is to the sun, that it's actually bringing through the platinum and the diamond and the higher ultra light spectrum.
I definitely feel that. I definitely feel that. Yeah, this is going to be amazing, guys. Please stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We love you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Shalom.
watching. Ready.
Okay. So this is Nizama Shalhamadabar Yasharal, the Hebrew mystic healer, and I am here at the pyramids of Giza. This, from what I could tell, touching it and feeling the energy, is part of a temple. This beast symbol. Now, I don't always align to some of the symbolism and understanding that the current Egyptologists have. I'm picking up matriarchal goddess queen energy here. And I also want to add that I feel like the wasp is also the shadow aspect of the honeybee. Because when a honeybee has the hive, it builds it from within. It takes the nectar and it makes the bee wax and it makes the honey from within. And if you pay attention to the wasp nest, it looks exactly the same, with the same Merkaba geometric structure built within, but they take it from chewing and taking chunks off of trees and then building it, and it becomes a paper nest. And so to me, it's like the shadow aspect, because the wasp will actually lay their eggs within the back of a spider. I think that's really interesting. So we have the solar aspect of the divine feminine right here, and I'm definitely picking up on some queen energy as well.
The light just shifted just now. It was really dark, and now you can actually see it. It turned on like a light switch when you touched it.
Wow. Yeah, so this is here. Now we have the symbol of the lotus. Now you have to be actually eating the lotus flower, and that represents, in my mind, how I feel and how I sense, is the divine goddess. The whole swallowing of the lotus is taking in the evolution or the enlightenment within oneself. So I just wanted to touch on this really quick, guys. There is another area on the other side where Indigo Angel and I were here together. We both touched and saw the same thing on a massive statue. There's overlays happening here where we're tapping into ancient Egypt. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video clip, possibly compilation. Stay tuned, guys. Take care. Shalom.